Hi, and welcome to this episode of the Entrepreneur's Journey podcast. I'm Seth Valjev, and I'm your host here for Just Happy Marketing, your growth business partner. Today, we're thrilled to welcome Carlos Basso, a talented 24-year-old architect at PwC and the brilliant mind behind his AI automation agency. Carlos shares his inspiring journey and offers invaluable insights and advice for young entrepreneurs. I began by asking Carlos, what motivated you to create your own business at such an early age? This is what he had to say.
I had the opportunity to go to the Silicon Valley, and I went to my classic travel agency, where I usually go. And something curious, like I live in Sicily, and people my age do not do this type of things. I mean, guys are commonly normal. They just play soccer. They just, I don't know, go party and study. I mean, you expect a 23-year-old to do like 23-year-old things. So basically, I went to this travel agency, and they were asking me. I mean, we were talking about the trip. Okay, I need to go to California, and they would like to go to Vegas and LA, and they were like really curious about myself. I didn't talk like explaining who I was. I just wanted to book a trip, and they were like, so what do you do for a living? Because you don't expect a for real someone at a young age to book a trip like that, especially without parents. um so I basically explained what I did in my usual job in corporate, and they told me like super naturally, um, we would like to collaborate with you. And I was like how? Like, well, what do you want me to do? It's like, I don't know. You tell me. So now that my mind started like working, it's like what I can do for them, what I can do for them. But at the same time, I was like thinking a lot about outside my own skills, like I don't know, marketing and stuff. Until a moment, I had like eureka moment when I was like, okay, I have been developing automation for 5 years, so I have like a lot of experience doing that. And like in project management, I have like a really strong team of engineers. And basic I thought like, why not automations for an agency? I mean, I knew AI existed. I do use AI in my work, but I never thought like applying AI and automation for mid-level businesses. I have worked with high-level businesses, so in aerospace, gaming. So I see it in like a big scale, and that was the opportunity to see it in a lower scale. So I sat in front of the business owner of this travel agency, and we were talking like, "What are your? How does your work? It's like the PwC approach is really simple. It's like you sit in front of a business owner that has, I don't know, 100 employees, and then you do an analysis of what they actually do. Basically, you expect a big company to have everything under control, everything super automated, and then you find employees that basically are hard to pick an Excel, get the data, put the data in a website for 8 hours straight. So then I thought like, okay, I was so stupid like not to see this thing for the last 5 years, and now I found it in front of myself. So yeah, I was talking to after this. I mean, this thought. I was talking to this business owner, and he told me like he has two employees that their job is only to answer messages. So what they do is only answer messages through WhatsApp, Instagram, because they have one of the biggest travel agencies in the city. So they receive around 300 or 400 messages a day. They're all unclassified. From who wants to ask a question, who wants to book an appointment, who wants to pay, who wants the documents, who is in, I don't know, in Africa and has a problem and needs to be solved. So it was like all a mess. But before arriving to this conclusion, he told me like, okay, I have a list of 30,000 contacts, and we would like to build a script for, I don't know, contacting each one of them, and then I don't know, onboard them as a client. And then I was like, okay, now you cannot handle 400 messages, and you would like to, onboard maximum of 30,000.
Mm.
Makes no sense. I mean, you can't like break your business in a matter of days, because if you don't answer messages like quickly, because people now is wanting quick answers, like
Mm.
they can get tired, and they lost basically opportunities to book honeymoon trips. A honeymoon trip can cost, I don't know, $10,000 to $15,000,
Yeah.
and it can cost you like not just to answer that. So basically we follow that, and I found on the internet, like just a quick research, because I work with legacy software, because PwC has partnership with these softwares, and I was like, I would like to investigate what's new in the market, like what's going on with AI, what's going on with no code tools that at the end they're not no code because you need to know how to code at the same time. So I found a good tech stack and built for them in automation, and I was like, okay, this was so easy for, of course, for someone that has experience.
Mm.
I earned a quite decent amount of money. Why not to do it again?
How did you, so someone at your age, quite impressionable, how did you find those courses? How did you find those types of messaging? Did you believe them? Were you tempted? You said that maybe didn't quite work for you. Why was that?
Yeah. People at the young age, they believe everything you find on the internet. Like, let's start with this premise. Okay. So how you find it, like for the first time, this type of courses, this type of content, is just searching for it. Like how to make money online. And then you start looking for, I mean, the best videos on YouTube. And then you find, I don't know, Iman Gaji, Andrew Tate, I don't know who's going on in trading at the moment. And then you find these courses that it's like, it's not the idea of doing that thing, but it's the idea of making money. So usually young people go for who has the best image, who has the best car, who has the best life, and then I will buy his course because I want to be like him. So because at the beginning you believe on that, like truly believe, and it was like super attached. Even though if you talk to elders, it's like, don't buy that thing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
What would be the best advice for someone your age if they want to, become an entrepreneur, if they want to go, if they want to build something? They see all these courses, they see all these, Iman Ghazi, Andrew Tate, all these guys who are online and who's saying, buy this, buy that. Like, what would be the best advice or best direction for someone your age?
Okay, first advice, I'd say you need to know yourself.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, first of all, I know about myself, for example, that I love how to code, and I love how to, I don't know, build an architecture of a software. I love that. I mean, I studied for that. I work for that. It's a thing I love. So this is, I mean, about Carlos. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then after you know yourself, you know, actually, I mean, a 10% what to choose. Okay, you can choose the vehicle, and you're the pilot, and you need to choose the vehicle. You can choose a drop shipping, SMMA, AI automation services. You can choose consulting. You can choose coaching. You can choose to be a weightlifter. You can choose any business model you want. But the real difference that will make you a good entrepreneur or a bad entrepreneur is sticking to the thing you choose. Because if you choose a business model and then after a month you change it and you say the business model, the previous business model you were trying does not work, it's wrong. Every business model you feel in the market work, but it work as long you put the effort on it. And the motivation, the work, the effort, the money you invest. Because for example, if you do marketing, you want to do SMMA and you start doing SMMA and then you burn $1,000 doing your own ads. You cannot say SMMA does not work. I mean, it's the one that does the marketing that does not work. You need to change something. So it's a part of learning. So yeah, this is my advice. Like, pick something you like and stick to it. Like for me, um, losing 10K is nothing else than learnings. That's the real course. Like the real learning, the real course you pay is losing money for. I mean, I don't know losing money because you need to lose money, but I mean, making mistakes is what gives you the courage and and the character for making it.
What's the vision for Carlos? And what does success look like for him?
Okay. For me, success. I mean, it sounds a little bit cliche, but it's freedom.
Do you think
Now,
freedom is the new flex? I mean, you talked about how young impressionable guys like to show their cars online and like to show the watches and like to
yeah,
show that thing. Do you think freedom is up there? Do you
I
think that level of
I
flexibility?
love. I'd love having an AP. I'm not gonna lie. However, freedom for me is not like physical stuff. I mean, it gives you, I don't know, you feel good if you have good stuff. But for me, freedom is working on things that I love working, and I'm building something that can be huge because of me. For example, if I do an amazing job as a consultant, PwC is gonna grow. PwC is gonna grow. Maybe I will, I don't know, get a promotion or something. But it would not exponentially bring me results. So I just had to put my mind in peace on that, and that gave me the motivation for being an entrepreneur.
Any good strategies that worked for you so far for scaling your company?
Now, this is a good question, to be honest, because it's something that I discussed even with friends that they have startups. So they're building software as a service. So we put beside like a software as a service and developing automation for B2B. Now, PwC is not scalable, for example. I don't believe my company is scalable because the development is directly linked to the human capital. So you get, I don't know, to invest your time in, other people's time in building systems for other people. This talking because in a, I don't know, one-time term fee. So you build an automation for someone, and it's like you pay me, and then we, I don't know, take care of the maintenance. Talking about, I don't know, I pay you for building this, and that's it. Instead of working in for performance, so it's not the same. If I build you a marketing system that works pretty well, and I get, I don't know, a percentage of that, that's scalable. But if I build you something and then you pay me, that's not scalable.
So what do you
So
do?
my strategy for that is building high ticket client automations. That's the only way to increase the revenue. It's hard because you need to get actively clients. Now, of course, you get the maintenance and the monitoring contract that is a retainer each month. But yeah, my main strategy at the moment is to get high ticket clients.
I guess a lot of people online are looking for mentorship opportunities because I think ultimately they're looking for, buying these courses. And I think, like you said, they're just looking for direction. They're hungry. They want to make money online.
Yeah.
They want to flex and they want to do this. What have you found particularly helpful for guidance, I guess? Was it a specific person? Was it a course? Or was it just burning 10K of experience?
It's a mix. Let me show something. I do read a lot. I've read every single business book that you will find online. I would basically probably have read it. So it gives a lot of inspiration, first of all, like to get a little bit of knowing what's going on. Because at the beginning, you know nothing. You don't know what project management is. You don't know what anything is. So just like start reading. I think it's really good start like to understand what's around, what's the structure of a company if you want to build it. I think mentorship is really great, like one-to-one mentorship, but one-to-one mentorship, it's really expensive. I think like a really good mastermind that might cost you, I don't know, Alex Hormozy he one of the best entrepreneurs in my opinion. He will not give you he does give you books of work. Let's put an example, like if you would like to Alex Hormozy give you one advice, that's gonna be expensive. So at the beginning, it's like not a lot of feasible, because it actually, mentorship, in my opinion, is when you have a really good job that does not let you go forward. Not, it's not for beginners, to be honest, because at the beginning you have no actually doubt of. I mean, you don't pay mentorship to say like what I have to do at the beginning for making money. You need to start making money, get the doubts, and then you scale from that. So that's the first thing. Um, Online, in my opinion, the best. Um, um, Wait, this is divided in two parts. Okay, now you get your business model. So you need to get to understand your business model, and then you need to understand client acquisition, because most of the developers want to develop and they don't think about how to get clients. So getting clients, I'd say, is 90% of the whole business model, because no clients, no money, so it does not work. Um, YouTube is free. Like, you get a lot of content for free, and we pay because we believe that that's gonna be the best information you're gonna get. So having like one person for each business model is complicated. But if I had to choose what's the best YouTube channel for getting the real motivation and the real guidance, I would say, in my opinion, Charlie Morgan. He's a British entrepreneur. He works only in client acquisition, and I believe he has a point. He talks about client acquisition business as, I don't know, he's really direct. He makes like 3 hour long videos talking in a whiteboard. So it's not like about showing the Ferrari, showing things. He has the money for that, but he prefers like explaining the thing from a, I don't know, biological point of view. So it's really, really interesting, and it helped me a lot, to be honest.
And who's your source of motivation? Do you have someone who you really aspire to, that you want to be like, someone that like really motivates you when you're down?
Actually, I don't know if you know My Protein.
Yeah,
The
the
protein.
brand. Yeah.
Yeah. The founder, Oliver Cookson, he is one of the best entrepreneurs I ever seen in my life. He comes from a, I don't know, really humble family, and he built My Protein alone. So that's really inspiring. I have his book. I think it's here. Yeah, How to Bootstrap Your Life with 500 Pounds. And I found myself like really similar to his story, and I would like to replicate his story, because I always believe in high scale. My family is like really good as a example, but I would like to build something bigger. My motivation, like, if I need to give you like my motivation, it's my job, but not for the good reasons. When a client treats you bad, when someone tells you you need to do that, I don't know, after your work time, and it's like you feel that pressure and that anger, like, I'm doing this for them, for getting a paycheck, and then you feel like that the anger, that anger gives me the energy for working in my own stuff, because I know that if I keep working on my own stuff, like giving the right energy, because it's not easy. I mean, you work 8 hours and then you need to work again. I mean, most people prefer like go home, watch a movie, do stuff. But my motivation is, if I don't do what I have to do, I will keep going like this for the following 30 years. So yeah, basically this is it.
Closing remarks. Carlos, is there one thing that you'd like to share with the audience about yourself, about your business, generally, just to get a message out there? This is your time to shine.
Think about something. Why we're doing this, besides of money. Okay, like, why you want to make money? Okay, money's cool, but why? For me now, it's complicated to get an answer for that. When I was younger, I wanted to make money because I wanted to give my mom the best life she ever had. Now I cannot do that, unfortunately. Now, I want to make money online besides of the freedom, because I would like to do things as I wanted to do, and people believe in me and give me all the trust. But The real value we get from being free, from having money, is we're making people we love happy and make them feel safe. It's a really good feeling. So if you do what you do it for someone you love, beside of for yourself. Like, and believe me, like, enjoy your time with your family. It's not all about work. If you need automations, call me. Do that too. But yeah, this is my advice. Like, before trying to make money online, get a really good foundations on your purpose of why you want to do it, and that will give you also motivation for doing it.
So I really do appreciate you coming. I really do appreciate you sharing your knowledge, and I will put the links in the comments as to how people can find you and your agency, and
Thank
they
you.
can connect with you as well. So
Appreciate
thank you so much for being, of course, and yeah, I'll see you around.